The aftermath of the blessings of heavy rains in Garashi ward, Magarini constituency, Kilifi County. An aerial view of the village showing homes submerged in flood waters, residents scrambling in high areas to avoid drowning or being swept away by the raging waters. For many who dared to, it was a dangerous but necessary climb into the Kenya Air Force helicopter. It meant the difference between life and death for those who were stuck in the flood waters down below. The elderly had to be carried to safer ground, as some were too frail to make it out of the affected areas on their own. Kenya Red Cross officials project the number of victims displaced could rise to over 18,000 people if the situation does not change while farms with crops have since been destroyed. The displaced have been settled in schools where they can receive relief food, healthcare and non-food items.
Watoto wanaenda na maji, wengine wako juu ya miti.
We are organizing to move there as a regional security team just to assess and see what we can be able to do.
In Makueni County, Governor Kivutha Kibwana has reported that the current rains have left many with losses projected to be around 300 million shillings and that it will require about 2 billion shillings to repair the damage caused this far. Each of the 30 wards in the county has been affected, with authorities reporting at least 7 people killed. Most of them are those who reside near rivers termed as disaster zones, while others had been swept away while trying to cross flooded rivers. Philip, a farmer from Bukani area in Kibwezi West, had his 21 goats and only cow swept away after River Muwoni burst its banks, causing floods. A few kilometers away, we met Catherine Mutuku, who lost all her chicken and about 10 hectares of maize, with the family ending up perched on treetops. In Kitui County, families of 4 people who are believed to have drowned while crossing River Nziu in Mwingi East sub-county in Kitui County are currently pleading for help to assist them trace their loved ones, whom they believe are still stuck in the river for 2 weeks now. The 4, a driver and 3 commuters, are said to have been traveling from Nairobi overnight to attend the burial ceremony at the following day, but they went missing along the way. On Wednesday, a mother aged 27 years alongside her 2 children aged 10 and 8 were also swept by a flooding Kiambu River at Mombiu while they attempted to cross. On the outskirts of Naivasha town in Mariagushu village, 4 out of 7 people who were swept away by floods in Kinangop last Saturday were buried. The 4 died when a vehicle they were traveling in lost control and plunged into a river. All 7 people on board died in the incident. In Nairobi, motorists using Peponi Road had a hard time getting across to the other side early Friday. By afternoon, the water had subsided, revealing the reason behind the nightmare of those who use this road.
Juu wale walitengeneza hii barabara waliweka ile karabati kidogo sana, kwa sababu walikuwa na wakati wakitengeneza walikuwa naona ni mto kidogo. Sasa tukawaambia badala waweke hiyo watengeneza tunnel. Wakatwambia this is a small stream. Hii sio kitu ya kusumbua watu.
A hole on the side of the road, one of the after effects of the floods that have rocked parts of the city in the last few days. Leila, Mohammed, NTV.